Hi, I'm Chris Cook, and in this video I'm going to be giving a short introduction to technical writing for university. Okay, so technical writing for university, or TWU as we sometimes call it, is a course all about communication. And it helps you to learn to write for science and technology courses at university. But it also gives you valuable skills that you can use as professionals. And if you ever look at a job ad for a particular profession, yes, you'll see that certain qualifications are required, but they often list communication skills as essential. And that's something that we try to cover in this course. So good technical writing is, well, it's clear. So what you're trying to say can be easily understood by the person who is reading it. It's concise in that it doesn't say anything more than it needs to. It just has the essential elements to it. It's correct in terms of spelling, grammar, punctuation, but also in terms of formatting and so on. And it's consistent. So consistent in its use of terminology, in its units of measurement, and so on. And it's collegial. Now, normally we would say it includes referencing or something like that, but hey, we had 4 C's, we wanted another C. So, an example of technical writing. So, what is time? Now, the creative writer might say something like, time is a river flowing from nowhere through which everything and everyone move forward to meet their fate. Oh, isn't that lovely? Whereas a technical writer might say, time is a convention of measurement based on the microwave spectral line emitted by cesium atoms with an atomic weight of 133 and an integral frequency of 9,192,631,770 Hertz. Technical. But technical writing is not just about the 5 C's. So the average person, notice I've got average in inverted commas, says, whenever I look into your eyes, I realize just how much I love you. Ah, oh, isn't that nice? But imagine if a scientist said, whenever I look into your eyes, I observe an emotional quality that can exhibit adhesive or divisive properties or functions in response to outside stimuli and interhuman social structures. What kind of response do you think that would get? So, not quite appropriate for the audience. Kind of like this guy. So good technical writing is clear, concise, correct, consistent, and collegial, but it's also appropriate for the audience and purpose. And these are the main ideas that we try to convey in this course. So technical writing communicates complex information, often in the form of reports, to a range of audiences for very specific purposes. And it will use things like figures, so they are things like diagrams, pictures, graphs, and so on, and tables to support the writing. And it follows a number of conventions. Now, in this course, we show you a particular way to write reports, but something that we emphasize is that as an undergraduate student, you may have different requirements for different courses. So always check with your lecturers about exactly what they mean by report, because it can differ by discipline. Okay, so course requirements. You'll need a study guide, the Harvard referencing guide, and regular access to Moodle to successfully complete this course. Now, the study guide and Harvard referencing guide you can download for free from the Moodle site, but we strongly recommend that you purchase a hard copy. It just makes it much easier to work from. And you can purchase that from the bookshop. It's almost certainly cheaper to buy it than printing it out yourself, so we strongly recommend that you do purchase that. And you'll need a total commitment of about 10 to 12 hours per week. Now, some weeks might be a little bit more, some weeks a little bit less, but in total, about 10 to 12 hours per week on average. Now, a full schedule of the things that we'll be doing in TW is available in the course profile, and you can find that on, there's a link to it on the Moodle site. So we strongly encourage you to read that before you begin term. Now, if you have any questions, one of the main sources of information that you'll probably find you have along the way is talking to other students. Now, if you're a distance student, unlike on-campus students, you're not going to run into other students in your everyday life, more than likely, so you have to be active on the forums on the Moodle site. Now, if you do have any questions, you can post questions on those forums for the lecturers as well, and lecturers will respond accordingly. Now, if there's something of a personal nature, you can send us an email, or if there's anything urgent, you can give us a call. And our contact details are on Moodle. Okay, so that's a brief introduction to technical writing for university. I wish you all the best with your studies, and I look forward to seeing you online soon. Bye for now.